So I'm making this video. I had a total hysterectomy. It was a laparoscopic vaginal hysterectomy last week, Thursday, December 7th, and here it is December 14th, 1 week later. I had it because I had a big fibroid on my uterus that was causing me some symptoms that I didn't want to have anymore. So I had a family history of some cancers in my family. And the doctor decided because of that and being through menopause that the ovary's going to go and the cervix is going to go too. So the uterus, cervix, ovaries, and my tubes are all gone. It was laparoscopic vaginal, and my recovery's been phenomenal. The Foley catheter was the worst when I woke up for about 2 hours before they got drugs on board and made me comfortable. That was enough to drive me nuts. I did not like that at all. But as far as pain, I was out of bed on Thursday. However, I had eaten lunch after my surgery, and anesthesia keeps your guts from working too good. So the digestion wasn't working, and I ended up throwing everything up. But I felt like $1 million after I threw up, and I felt good. I got up, I walked around. I was tired, and I certainly didn't want to be walking around. I took a very small little walk and got cleaned up and changed up and back into bed. I did have some bleeding Thursday and Friday, and then much less Saturday. Today, just about nothing Thursday. So my recovery's been great. I had the hospital drugs on Thursday and then early Friday morning. I took hydrocodone before I left West Roxbury. Dr. Nikrui in Boston did my surgery, and she is fantastic. And I left there with just Tylenol and hydrocodone on board for a 5-hour drive home to Maine. And I would not recommend that. I should have took something a little bit stronger to make me a little bit more comfortable, but it wasn't terrible. I stopped every hour to get out and walk. And so I came home with Tylenol with hydrocodone, and I took that Friday night when I got home once, along with Tylenol and Motrin. And then I took Tylenol and Motrin on all day Saturday, but to go to bed Saturday night, I took the Tylenol with hydrocodone again, and I haven't taken it since. I just am taking the Tylenol and the Motrin, and only because I have some discomfort where the incision sites are, like just discomfort and a little bit of pinching feeling, nothing painful. I've been up and about pretty much since I've been home. I've done a little bit of laundry. I'm not lifting anything heavy. I don't lift the laundry basket. I'm moving stuff over one piece at a time. I'm not bending over. I'm crouched down on the back of my heels. I crouch all the way down and just move one piece at a time. I'm not pulling or tugging or lifting anything heavy. I don't want to mess up the cuff or whatever, that stitching that they do when you don't have a uterus and cervix, that they have to actually stitch stuff together down there in order to keep the rest of your organs from falling down and out. So keeps them up in place. So I need to just be careful for a few weeks to make sure that heals correctly. What else? I've only had Tylenol and Motrin. Today was Thursday. Last Thursday I had the surgery. Today, Thursday, I've been up and walking around. I swept the floor downstairs yesterday. I wrapped a whole bunch of presents. So I was on my feet, and I ended up with a bit of a backache. But I'm not, she said to walk 1 mile or 2 every day post-surgery. So that's what I'm doing. And up on my feet and doing stuff. But I am resting also. I sleep good at night. I'm just taking Tylenol and Motrin since last Saturday. And today I even swept downstairs a little bit. I have a room downstairs where the wood stove is, and I very gently swept up the floor And I'm not vacuuming, I'm not lifting laundry baskets, I'm not lifting anything heavy. I am putting firewood in the wood stove, but I'm gingerly doing that, lifting one piece at a time and gently placing it inside. I'm not trying to do anything that is not what the doctor has ordered. But I saw a whole bunch of YouTube videos where people were not having the same experience as me, and I did want to share that there are cases that are not as terrible as what I was watching. I just finally went on to see what I wanted to see, some videos of the actual surgery, and then I saw some videos of people recovering from their surgeries, and I just want to say mine was really a piece of cake compared to some of those that I saw on YouTube today. So I thought I would post a video saying that not all of them are that way. Not saying that somebody else's is going to be as good as mine, but I felt great from the time I woke up from surgery, really. So I don't know if it was my doctor, the way she does the surgery, whatever it is. Me, if this is my first surgery, so maybe I'm just good at healing and recovering from that kind of thing. I've never had children, so my uterus, she said, was small. And if that was helpful, maybe, who knows. So I just wanted to put out a video. Oh, I was going to show my belly. So this is my belly. I have very little bit of incisions. You can't see anything from here. But in my belly button, I don't know if you can see that, there is a little incision in glue. And then I have two tiny little incisions. Right, well, they're not that tiny. They're about 1.5 inches. But compared to that one and that one, that's it. That's what I got. Belly button and those two marks. I didn't have a lot of bloating. I came home and my bowel movements and my urination have not been painful at all. I'm eating and drinking normally. My appetite is good. And yeah, I've been blessed. I had a lot of faith in God and a lot of people praying for me, and it went good for me. So just wanted to put that video out there. Good luck if you're thinking about having it.